judged according to the following. 50% is intellectual presentation. That is, of course, that includes organization and content, presentation and delivery, wit and audience impact, and the other 50% physical attributes, which is, of course, which consists of beauty, queenly charm, and confidence. So, of course, as again mentioned, the two other finalists are being ushered in a van right now with very loud music on, so they would not be able to hear the question. So, of course, before anything else, though, before we get the approval from the committee, good evening once again to our first finalist. How does it feel, after going through so much in this journey, you are in the top 3?
Actually, I feel very emotional right now because I went through a lot of things before I am here. This moment of you step closer to the crowd, it feels so good. Finally, I can finally say that phrase. It feels so good to be here.
Wow, I just feel with so much emotions tonight, Ahtisa.
Congratulations on being part of the top 3. For everyone's information, the standard question for tonight is formulated and is coming from the KABANKALAN SINULOG Foundation Incorporated.
Yes.
And the chairman of the Board of Adjudicators, Ms. Gloria Darius, will read the final question for our top 3.
Oh, but actually, it's actually gonna be you.
It's me now. I'm gonna read the question.
Alright, so again, as mentioned by Ahtisa, Most Reverend Louis R. Gablinis, of course, from the KABANKALAN SINULOG Foundation Incorporated, has formulated our question tonight, and of course, officially hand in our final and standard question. Wala po nakakita sa question na to. Okay, we would now like to request the chairperson of the Miss SINULOG KABANKALAN Pageant Committee, SV Jersey Guanzon, to give this standard question.
I will read your question twice.
Okay, so of course, again, we are waiting for the confirmation from the committee, if we are ready. All right, so candidate representing Barangay Tres, this is your final question. Ahtisa will read a question twice for you. You are only given 1 minute to answer this question, and you start the moment we give you the cue. All right, so of course, are you ready for the final question?
Very ready.
She is ready indeed. I will now be giving you the microphone. Ahtisa, take it away.
Okay, your question goes, how do you understand faith? And why is it important in the family, community, and national progress? I'll repeat your question. How do you understand faith? And why is it important in the family, community, and national progress? Your timer starts now.
Faith stands for hope, strength, and unity. For the past years, we have seen how devastating our country is at stake. But by faith, we stand together, moving forward with resiliency, because I do believe that faith brought us together. With same feet, holding hands together, moving forward, not just for better Kabankalanan, but for better Pilipinas. Maayong gabi.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our first finalist, Carla Marie Carmona, representing Barangay Tres. Wow, and that was just the first finalist for tonight. Imagine, I am looking forward to how our 2 other finalists will do in this final question, Ahtisa.
This is where you really see what is inside them, what their beliefs are, what their personality is, because it's one standard question, and then you see kung paano nila iba-ibahin at akihin yung question, paano nila i-answer.
That is correct. All of the preparations at this point, they're off the bench. It's now up to their authenticity, their inner core. And of course, this is definitely going to be the defining moment for our next queen. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to meet our next finalist? She is Zariah May Mirano, representing Barangay Kamingawan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our second finalist tonight, Zaraya. You are in the top 3 after everything you've been through. How does it feel?
I feel that very blessed. I come here carrying the courage within me. And for me, I am very grateful for having this opportunity to belong on top 3.
Yes, and of course you've earned this. You very much deserve to be the top 3. So Zaraya, our final question is of course with our Miss Universe, Ahtisa. She will read the question twice, okay? You only have 1 minute to answer this question, and your 1 minute begins the moment Ahtisa gives you the cue. Alright? Best of luck. Your standard question.
Your question goes, how do you understand faith? Why is it important in the family, community, and national progress? How do you understand faith? Why is it important in the community, family, and national progress?
Thank you. Faith is one thing that we all understand and that unites all of us. I truly believe that by carrying faith, we can bring ourselves not just to small stage but also to bigger stage. We can amplify our voice louder. We can reach countless people, the world rather. And also, as I have faith like a gold, I am here today with courage like a gold, that you can see the real worth if it is pressed or if it is melted. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Zaraya May Mirano representing Barangay Kamingawan. Congratulations. We now have just 1 lady left, Ahtisa. Of course, our judges definitely are just really weighing things at this moment, though. Because of course, the decisions in them. I don't know how our last candidate feels, but definitely she's in it to win the crown tonight.
Of course, as much as it's hard to be the first one to be asked a question, it's also hard to be the last one.
It's equally difficult, right? Of course, the pressure builds up if you're the last candidate. While for the two of them, I mean, that's a sigh of relief. They're finally done, they can finally relax.
And I can see that our last candidate is ready to be asked her question.
Yes, she is, of course, Johanna Marie Oyog, representing Barangay Odingao. Johanna, candidate number 12. You're the last candidate, and now you're also the last in the top 3 to be called. How does it feel to be in this moment right now?
Well, it feels like a deja vu, you know. Last 2024, I get the chance to be crowned as the first runner-up of the very same pageant. That is why, as I stand here, I hope that the stars align tonight, and maybe I may be called as the golden queen of this city, the KABANKALAN city. Thank you so much.
Of course, let's all hope for the best for you, Johanna. The final question, of course, and the standard question is currently with Ahtisa. She will read the question twice for you, okay? You only have 1 minute to answer this question, and your time starts the moment Ahtisa gives you the cue. Alright, so best of luck for you. Here's your standard question.
How do you understand faith? Why is it important in the family, community, and national progress? Again, how do you understand faith? And why is it important in the family, community, and national progress?
As we celebrate the golden anniversary of SINULOG's KABANKALAN Festival, we are also looking back to what we've been through as Kabankalanos, in our homes, in our community, and in ourselves. Despite the challenges, the trials, and catastrophes we have faced, we remain resilient because we have this golden faith instilled in us by Senor Santa Niño. Just like a gold that can withstand the test of time and remains valuable despite pressure. I am a proud Kabankalanon, and I will continue to be strong, resilient for the next 50 and more years to come. Thank you so much.
There you have it, ladies and